Hey, what's up y'all? Today in this video I'm going to be talking about my experience during my first enduro race. I didn't do an intro or nothing while I was up in Hot Springs, so I'm kind of doing one now as the recording is going on of the start off of the race. What you're seeing is me starting off. We started off at like a big inflatable area that had like a tunnel, kind of like what you see during Red Bull downhill races, and you start off and you just start pedaling to your first stage. And during the first stage, my friend Coleman, Biker's Pine, is behind me, and I have a few guys to my side that I'm sitting there talking to. But yeah, and this race is my first race I've ever done, and I had a lot of learning I needed to do, especially when it come to packing. I learned that the stuff I packed was kind of crappy, so I learned a few things. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much and bother y'all, so I'm just gonna start letting y'all see the riding and the stages. This will also give you some knowledge if you're ever wanting to do the race yourself, so you'll be able to see the tracks. I'm going to show all the different stages plus an extra stage that I accidentally did while I was going down. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do it, but luckily it didn't count towards my time. So yeah, here we go. So this one was the first stage. This first stage was called a zigzag. I'm going to be going on with every stage and telling you what it was. So pretty much this stage was just real rough, zigzaggy terrain, hence the name. The course winded back and forth down the mountain. I believe 11 switchbacks going all the way down to the bottom. This stage was kinda long, and it was one of the harder stages of the day, but this was nothing like what was going to compare me to the stages coming up next. Here's the rest of the stage. It's locked in. Whew.
What do you think, dude?
Oh, I love
First
it.
impressions.
Oh, I love it, man. It's awesome.
Second impressions. I don't have legs anymore. Holy shit.
So this was supposed to be stage 2. This is just the climb up to stage 2 after 1. But sadly, I turned off my camera and didn't realize I did, and I thought I was turning it on when I made it up to stage 2. I thought my camera was off, but it wasn't. So I wasn't able to get stage 2. The only thing I was able to get was a little bit of climb up. So I make it to the top here, and I just sit and wait for a little bit. And I know y'all just don't want me to sit and wait and then just see the beginning and then me show off the camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on to stage 3. So this was stage 3, and unfortunately I did have a bit of an accident, and I'll just let it play and let y'all see it. But this one was by far the most difficult and dangerous stage. Let's see. So as y'all can see, coming in by this rock, you can't tell it because of the GoPro effect, but it's really steep. And I went too fast and caught right there in the rock and went over my bars and went to that catch berm. There's a rock back there which my buddy showed in his video he made on his channel. Go to Biker's Pine and check out his video. But he shows where my tire, where it caught, and how it threw me over the bars. But let's continue.
Let's free that.
I wrecked.
Oh boy.
I went straight off that A-line and hit a rock and
Bro, is that the little rock after you drop in?
yeah,
Yeah, it's sketchy.
I know. I hit it.
Exposed right now. It wasn't like this yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it was like covering. Now it's all white.
Yeah, I ripped my pants up.
So from here, pretty much all that happens is Coleman comes back down the mountain and comes back up to talk to me, and it's just me repeating my story over again. So here's the next stage. So this is stage 5. Stage 5 was called the hidden stage, and all it pretty much was just a short, flowier trail. I did accidentally have one small spill, but it wasn't nothing bad, and I was able to get right back on the bike. So here's the rest of the stage.
slow down for a second.
I hit an OTB.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know where it, like, you could either go around or go straight over that log?
I went over the log too.
I went over the log.
Bro,
But when I did,
idea.
when I landed, I wasn't able to hit that turn in time, and my front tire just like sunk down like that deep in dirt.
Yeah, same, dude. Mine went way down.
Yeah, but I actually went over the bars.
So this one was stage 7. Stage 7 was a fun trail, but I didn't know it. If my memory serves me correct, we weren't supposed to do this trail. This was the one we weren't supposed to do. Luckily, it didn't count towards our time, and we were able to still make very good times, with Coleman placing 4th and me placing 5th, near podiums for both of us. As you can see right there, I went off on the trail, but I was able to quickly get back on. The roping at this race was very confusing, and you really had to stay on your toes when it come to riding on the stages, because some of the stages weren't marked very well, like stage 1 at Zigzag, where you notice I almost go off the trail, but I'm able to correct myself by backing up a little bit. So here's the rest of the stage. So this was stage 8. Stage 8, I believe, was the second to last trail we did that day, and this trail was super fun. This trail was a little bit harder than some of the others, but I still enjoyed it a lot. A lot of it was just really techy, rocky junk, but here's the rest of the trail. So this one was stage 9. Stage 9 was called Over the Rainbow, and it was the only single black diamond trail of the day that we did. This trail was super duper fun. I really enjoyed this trail. It wasn't incredibly hard. There was that one section in there that I fumbled up a little bit on, and there was one other section where I almost went off the trail, but I just didn't. And this trail was a little hard in there, another fumble there. But even though it was kind of hard, it was still super fun. This is probably one of my favorite trails of the day. but here's the final trail.
Steep. Come on! Woo! Yeah!
Bam.
So after a long day of riding and wrecking, we finally made it back and turned in our timing chips and had fun over at the session jumps for a little while before we headed out and got a bite to eat. But I really enjoyed my day, and I can't thank Coleman and his dad enough for bringing me up there and letting me stay with them at the KOA. I had so much fun, and I hope Coleman did too. It was a really fun day, and I got a lot of learning experience and knowledge from the race. And soon this summer, me and my dad are going to go back again and do the enduro with the Southern Enduro Tour and try to win it this time. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something from watching me ride these trails, and I hope you do the race as well. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. You can share the video, and remember, it's always free and you can always change your mind. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.